Hey guys, how's it going? I don't have my Stream Deck turned on. It's been a hot second since I've done this, so there's a lot that's scattered all over the place.
Hey, what's up?
Hey everybody. I might sound a little different. That's because I'm using a different mic interface. And also, I'm in a new room that isn't acoustically treated. So you're gonna hear all the reflections in my room. You are very quiet, my guy. How about now? Is this working? It's okay? Better? A little better? Talk more? Very mono? Aw, what the fuck is going on? Oh, it's probably because of my interface.
Welcome back.
It's not set to mono. Let me do something real quick. Let me try something real quick.
How's it going, Ben Girldom? I hope you doing well.
Hi ho. Well, this shouldn't be. Oh. How about now? Am I coming in through stereo now? If I do this? If I do this, maybe? If I do this? Nothing? No? Why is it not working? That's weird. What about now? What if I fiddle with this? Okay, what about this? What about this? What about this? Okay, so I maxed out the volume on OBS. So that's at maximum volume. But why is my stereo? Why is this not doing this? Why is it only coming out here? It doesn't make any sense. Still in the left. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on. It's good that we're doing this, you know, as call Sayu tech support, not funny. I have an IT degree. Relax. Let's see here. 2 channel. Listen to this. Because I'm using an audience interface. Outputs. Digital inputs. ADX. Okay, so ID mode is set to mono. That's probably. What about now? Did that do anything? If I press this button? That didn't do anything. I see. Okay.
I need to figure out how the fuck to do this thing.
Yeah, because my interface is basically permanently set to mono mode. And I'm trying to, fix that. If I switch this button, am I now in a different ear?
Why wait months?
Okay.
Hope all is well, Ben.
What about this? Am I now in both your ears? Is that working? Whoa, hello everybody. Am I coming in loud and clear through both ears? Cool, okay. It was a setting in OBS. I'll still fiddle around with that just to make sure that I'm fully equipped. Lots louder, awesome. Great.
Why you always got her stream while I'm a-working?
No matter when I choose to stream, somebody's gonna be working, so I would rather stream at a time that's comfortable for me. I'm sorry. Both are good? Everything's okay? How am I in volume? Is it okay? Like, I still have a limiter on my OBS, so you should be able to, like, if I go, ah! It shouldn't be too loud. Unless that was too loud.
18 months.
It's perfect.
Hope you are doing okay, Ben Bev Hart.
No, I am now deaf. Damn. Thank you guys so much for all the subs and gifts and everything. To answer what people are saying, we're probably not going to play Umamusume. Unless everybody really, really wants me to. But I mostly want to just talk to you guys while I, like, in the background get more stuff set up. Because so much has happened since the last stream. I am in a new house. AX happened.
12 months. Hope you good, Ben
just
Purple
a
Heart.
bunch of shit happened. So I'm, like, trying to get myself sorted again.
Before I can continue this stuff, oh, I'm so tiny.
I 16 months.
Maybe there'll be horse girls. I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Yeah.
Ben Bev Hart.
Yeah. So I've moved to, like, an actual comfortable house that has space. My enclosure is now really rich. I don't feel like I am a caged rat anymore, which I think is a great little bonus. Now like my enclosure is very stimulating. I have room for activities. I can do VR, guys. I can do VR stuff again. It's great. It's wonderful. I'm very, very happy. Mateo is the cutest. Yeah. I definitely do want to play Date Everything at some point. Maybe not this stream, but soon. Because here's the thing. Here's the main reason why I haven't been able to stream.
Super stoked to see you streaming again.
Oh.
Smiley face, it was super nice seeing you again this past weekend at the Date Everything pop-up. Glad I was able to pick your brain again about Silent Hill. Big
Oh,
cheers.
yeah! Thank you, Rena, for the 13 months. I appreciate it. And thank you to Voided Kimmy, Silver Firefly, Samantha Janep, Void Beanie, Sagacity, JubeTube, Shockwave, Sahad for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you. I'm Gracie, Sahad again, and Roaming J. And yeah, that's everybody. Thank you guys so much. You got any FFMTG cards yet? I bought 2 boosters, 2 collector's gift boxes, all the commander decks, and 2 pre-release boxes. So I do in fact have a lot of FFMTG. I'm building 7 different Final Fantasy decks. 2 of them are Cloud. Like 3 of them are FF9 characters. There's gonna be, I have so many decks planned. I've got like my work cut out for me. Yeah, it's open packs on stream. Home Dog, the pack opening has already happened. I'm not gonna buy more. I've already spent like $600 on MTG. I cannot do that. Any reason why 7 specifically? Because I've only thought up of 7 so far. I will probably make more. You can have an infinite number of commander decks. I'm just saying that, like, currently, I have 7 decks in my mind, like, that I am planning out and constructing at the moment. That's what that means. Ben, why is there 2 of the same damn photos of you on Google? I'm gonna look this up right now. I mean, people use like the same headshot, like the one headshot that I provide cons. Like, they use the same one for all those. So that's probably why you're gonna see the same one of me wearing that Chocobo polo. Which is a great polo. Anyway, yeah, I've been busy with a lot of shit, gang. And it's not even like exciting shit. It's just been like work. had a lot of stuff. Well, like the most obvious thing, the most obvious source of my lack of free time was the fact that I was 2 different leads for 2 different animes. And they both wrapped this last weekend. It was Kowloon Generic Romance and Season 2 of Aharen. Both of them are done. Both of them aired their finales last weekend. I posted cute little tweets for both. So those were both occupying a lot of my time. Because having 2 leads in a season means that you don't really get that much free time. Yay! Yeah, and they both are like, well, Kowloon in particular, I wrote about it on my tweet. It just like was a very therapeutic show for me to do. It's been a journey. But that was not the only thing. I've also just had little things here and there that have just like landed at very inconvenient times for me to stream. And I didn't want to like start night streaming yet, if that makes any sense. Server Firefly, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. It's been that, but also my family came by. Like my mom and dad flew to America to come visit me. Because of stuff. Like they were just like, hey, we want to come and say hi. So I spent a week and a half with them, and I couldn't really stream during that time. And then I had to fill out the paperwork for my green card, which was also a huge time sink. But that's getting, I'm sending off the application for that very soon. It's about to get sent in. Fingers crossed on that one. I would appreciate good vibes on that. Because if it doesn't work, then I'm in big trouble. I'm gonna have to leave the country, and that's not ideal. But yeah, it's been that. Like, cons have been happening. AX took a lot more of my time than I wanted it to. So, like, AX was just like, oh, I guess 5 to 6 days of this week are just gone. Like, I'm gonna be at AX all day on all these days. And I'm gonna need several days afterwards to recover from AX because it's just 5 to 6 days of nonstop activity. So that's another reason why. It was just so much. AX was actually pretty fun. I was dreading going to it because the last time I went to AX was like 2016? I think 2016, 2015, around there. And it was, I managed to get an industry pass back then somehow. And even then I was like, oh my god, there are so many goddamn people. This is a nightmare. I hate this. It's just a sea of people, and I was just like, ah! So, Nightmare Zone. I was like, I don't want to do this again. So my agent was like, hey, AX 2025, do you want me to submit you? And I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't need to. It's kind of cringe. But then Alejandro was like, hey, are you gonna do AX this year? And I'm like, nah, it's cringe. I don't want to. And then he's like, but Ben, it's money. And I'm like, it's money. Okay. Well, if you put it that way, might as well. So, I emailed my agent and was like, hey, I know this is like a month after I said no, But can you get your boy in there? And he was like, I'll try. And then he got me a slot. It was 1 hour of signing on Thursday at the very end of the day when everybody would go home already, or they would be at the concert that was happening. But still, a lot of people came by and said hello, and I was very happy about that. But we still ended up going over by like 30 to 40 minutes. It was like they had me for an hour, and I was 40 minutes, like, late. Or I went 40 minutes over. Because there were just so many people, and we had to get through as many as we could. I'm okay with people cosplaying Maeve. Please cosplay my horrible children. But yeah, it was... Honestly, it ended up being a really fun time. I was really happy. I got to... It was still incredibly crowded. I was like, Jesus Christ, there's too many people here. But it was fun. I had a lot of fun. I got to see some cool stuff in the exhibit halls. Artist Alley was like so painfully crowded. It was in a garage that was not air conditioned, and it was like a sea of people, and it was the worst. It was the worst. But the quality of art that they had there was pretty rad. It was pretty great. I did stop by Kohi's booth. I actually stopped by Kohi's booth several times. Because I had friends that were like, hey, we want to go to that person that helped design your VTuber. And I was like, yeah. So I like grabbed my buddies that I met up with and we're just like, hey, come, let's go say hi to my mama. And yeah, they bought some stuff from off of Kohi. And I got a sticker sheet with my horrible children on them. It's great. It's wonderful. I was really happy. I got to see so many of my artist friends. Like, I got to see Endy, who made my Dancing Green print. By the way, Dancing Green, a lot of people like my funny little disco man. And I was like, wow. Disco is alive? I was really jazzed about it. Like I saw at least like 5 different booths that had at least one little Dancing Green thing. It was great. It was wonderful. I really liked it. I was very happy, and I didn't expect to be at this convention. And like getting to like it really is like the problem with AX is that, you know, it's expensive and it's a nightmare to like actually travel through the con because of just, you know, the people running the doors and like the gateways and everything. They're not 100% sure what's going on at any given moment. But like, and also, you know, they treat like English voice actors like fucking garbage. But it is the nexus of fate. It is the place where all souls gather. So, like, there's always friends that are there, and it's always, I love my friends. So it's like always, it's cool that I get to hang out with my friends. But then we'll be like, hey, we want to go do this thing, but it's so goddamn busy. Then I'm just like, damn, that's fair. So true, Oomphy. But yeah, AX was fun. And then, like, immediately after, I was like, I had to go do a signing at Requiem Cafe for Date Everything. And it was also very good, but I was still, like, you know, processing that AX had happened. I was still like, But a lot of cool people came by and said hello, and I got some cool little Date Everything things. And that event was the first time that more people bought a different character that wasn't Kaveh. It was great. It's not to dunk on Kaveh too much, but like, you know, every single con, 90% of the print that people like, the 90% of the prints that people buy, like, is Kaveh. So whenever another character that I play sells more than that guy, I'm just like, whoa! People give a shit about other things that I do? Wow! Yeah, I know that Kaveh is the OG, but he doesn't have to be the everything. Yeah, I know Kaveh is everybody's I know what you guys are. I know why you're here. I know why I have 47,000 followers on this channel. I know what you guys are. I'm not being accusatory or anything. Like, look, you know, I'm okay with people, you know, coming for Kaveh, staying for me. But, like, let's be real here. If people are just like, oh, well, you know, we don't care about Kaveh, it's like, yes, you fucking do. Don't even fucking lie about that shit. Don't even lie, man. Like, let's be 100% real here. Don't get it twisted. Like, you guys are, like, I am no stranger to the Hoyo community making up a large part of my fan base. That's like, not realizing that, not having that omnipresent in my head is like, that's not happening. Like, I am very aware of why it is that people are here. So that's why it's like, it's nice whenever people are here because of other characters. Because, you know, like, Kaveh and Motza are like 2 guys, but I've actually voiced 100+ guys. And like, I've talked about it in other streams where it is a little bit, like a teensy bit frustrating when like 0.5% of my resume dominates 99% of like my image, you know? Like, God, how long ago was Kaveh? It's been several years now. Kaveh release date. 2023. May 2nd, 2023. It's been 2 years since he released. But I guess he was like in-game before then, right? So it must have been around like more than, yeah, I guess 3 years, huh? It's been 3 years. Kaveh died in the car crash 3 years ago, chat. You have to let him go. You have to let him go. Do you have to deal with getting typecasted? Not really. I think one of my strengths as an actor is the fact that I'm a jack of all trades. Like, I can kind of do a bit of everything. Like, you know, you all know how Kaveh sounds, but like, you know, Andy has me like going down and getting a lot more energetic about stuff. Having a bit of gristle too. Right there in my throat. And then, you know, Mateo is just like, oh, I'm just a little soft boy, you know? It's warm and huggable like a little blanket. I did not think that I could pull off that character. I was still like, man, they need to get somebody else for this. Surely there are other soft Latino actors that they could get in. Have you played the new Persona 5 gacha game yet? No, I'm not interested. It's like mostly because it's not dubbed. If it was dubbed, I would probably give it a look, but I don't like the only video games that I like consuming subbed are the Yakuza games. Because like there was no choice but to play them subbed. And like I'm so used to that cast now that switching to the dub for those games just feels weird. But literally the only thing I know about P5X is that there's the Subway Slammer, like that would shoulder charge people. That's the first bad guy that you fight. Like you went like original P5 had somebody who abused children and potentially sexually abused them to the point of provoking someone to jump off a building. And then P5X is like, what if we had a guy that pushes you really hard in the subway? And then he's like, I'm the Subway Slammer. I'm here to slam people in the subway. Oh, nobody can stop me. Oh, it's just an accident. You can't catch me. And it's so funny to me that it's like that's what they decided should be the first like boss of the experience. Just a silly man. It's just a silly man who goes around bashing into people in the subway. Ben is Green Goblin someday. And then like at some point like he's like staring down the protagonist and he's like, you can't catch me, I'm the Subway Slammer. And then he like teleports. It's really funny. It's a goofy hyuk kind of game. I'm not gonna play it though. I will gladly watch other people play it, but no, I will personally not be playing it. Have you played Peak or know about it? I do want to gather some friends and play it eventually. That's a real fear of mine, being punched in the subway. I'm not saying that getting punched in the subway is like something that you can dismiss. If somebody slammed into me in the subway and knocked me over the safety railings of the train tracks, like that's some real danger. I could get hurt. But I'm also saying that it's like, really? In this series about like paranormal shit happening, the first boss is just gonna be some asshole that does that? Like, really? That's what we're starting with? Do you know about the HSR Fate collab? Do you know about when we pulled for it yesterday? Because, yes, I do. Please watch Fate. Thank you, God bless. Neuro, thank you so much. The 17 months. 16 months.
I finally
17
started
months.
playing Void Stranger, and it's so good. Thanks for streaming it because I wouldn't have found out about it otherwise.
Good, I'm glad. I've recommended so many people to play Void Stranger. Wait, you were part of the polls? I have to catch a VOD. Yep. You were in that stream? I didn't join that even though I got the notifications. That sounds like a you problem, chat member. Are you excited for Hades 2 to leave early access? Yes! I want to play that really badly. I played it once, and I finished one run of it, and then I stopped playing. Like, I literally was like, okay, I know it's gonna be good, so I'm just gonna wait until it's like, until we're back. Until we are so back. Deco! Hello! Ojalá que estés bien. Have you heard about new Zelda Hyrule Warriors? Yes, I watched Nintendo Directs, the same as you. Have you heard of the High Elves? Are we Umamusuing all over the place today? Maybe. I don't know. I still wanted to just yap about you guys. About, you know, what has happened. Ben, have you Delta Runed? Yes. I've already beaten the regular route and the weird route for up to Chapter 4. I will probably not play it on stream. Because, my preferred way of engaging with Deltarune is to watch other people play it. Did you see any guests of honor at AX? Yes, I looked into a mirror. Kai, thank you so much for the 6 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. And Artemis, thank you so much for subscribing. I forgot to call that out. Thank you. How was your time with your family? It was good. We spent some time in LA before realizing that LA sucks ass, actually. For like an older group of Chilean people. So we flew over to Seattle. And it was really nice. Seattle's really, really nice. Like we went to a bunch of museums. And we got to see the Space Needle, and we ate at some really good restaurants. Come to Spain for holidays with your family as soon as I get my green card. Or if my green card gets denied. Either way, I'm going to be leaving the country. But for one of those leaving the countries is going to be a lot happier than the other one. So we'll have to see. But, you know, as soon as that's done, I'm probably going to like take a trip around the world. Yeah, Seattle was awesome. Thoughts on roguelike deck building games like Slay the Spire? I have a shitload of hours in Monster Train, and I'm going to play Monster Train 2 as well. I really like those games. I like most roguelikes. Would you ever go to a con in Boston? Why wouldn't I? I'll go to whatever cons invite me. It's that simple. I will go anywhere as long as somebody's like, hey, do you want to show up? We'll pay for your plane ticket and a hotel. That's literally all it takes. The renewal, oh my god, I'm so sorry to hear that, Angel. Ever been to another South American country? Yeah, Argentina, Brazil, and Peru.
20 months. Crazy. Good to see you back, Ben. Laughing face.
Thank you, Cloud Benz, for the 20 months. Thank you. I tried to request, and the con replied basically saying skill issue, so that was nice. Like, skill issue as in I'm not cool enough? What's a place you haven't been but want to visit? Japan. Japan. That is the first place I'm going to go once I'm done with immigration stuff. Like that and Singapore. It's Japan and Singapore are my top two. And then New Zealand, Ireland, and Bali. But I would also like to go to the Czech Republic because Prague would be really cool to visit. Will there be a stream with you, Nazi, and Alejandro soon? Maybe with me and Alejandro, but Nazi is probably gonna be away for a bit. Nothing bad's happening, but like, I think he just needs like some time because he's going through some stuff. But it's gonna happen eventually. We've been talking a lot about games
6
to play
months.
and stuff like that.
Based glad to see you back streaming.
But Alejandro really wants to do another telenovela boys stream. Now that we have like a translator thing. I deadass thought New Zealand was in the US for the longest time. Okay. Shinotaku Geek, thank you so much for the 6 months. I appreciate it. Ben, have you played the new Raito? Yes! It's really good. Nazi is okay. He's just like, stuff is happening. Like, I don't want to talk about it, but like, he's gonna be okay. Like, it's fine. Everything's okay. Don't ask questions. Just like, keep him in your thoughts. He's okay. He is, I'm telling you right now, he's fine. He's okay. It's just like, it's sailing on rough waters. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I finally have time. It's the fact that I finally have time to stream that it's just like, oh, today I will have a little stream. I will have myself a little stream as a treat. As a little snack. Can't wait to meet Nazi at NostalgiaCon next month. Oh yeah, that is happening. I didn't get invited to that one. Yeah, Nazi, I think, gets way more con invites because Kaiju is the hip new thing. And all I have to my name is Hoyo stuff and Undead. And basically barely anyone cares about Undead. And Fate, yeah, but like Fate isn't gonna be a thing until Strange Fake actually starts airing for realsies. Like Fate is a big show, but like there's only 2 episodes out, and those 2 episodes have come out like in the span of like 18 months. I do want Fate to be big, but the release schedule is kind of fucking it. Like they posted a next episode preview, and like that was like 4 months ago. I have not interacted with Fate ever, but HSR's convinced me to try. It's working! You're not immune to propaganda! But definitely do give it a look. If any of you want to get into Fate, the best way, like the most surefire way of getting into Fate is literally go on Steam or go on the Switch or go on whatever digital marketplace you use and buy Fate Remastered. Fate Stay Night Remastered. It's like $30 on Steam. It's legitimately one of the best visual novels you will ever play. Like, it's the reason why, like...
Love Fate.
Thank you, Blue Jay Sky, for 10 months. It is, like... There's a reason this visual novel launched an entire franchise that became one of the biggest sellers in Japan. It's a pretty fucking good visual novel. Pretty fucking good. And, like, not just because of just like, oh, there's cool characters and, oh, there's cool situations. It's just really well written. Like, it's a very, very well written, VN. And all the shows are really well written. Like, it's such a cool world. The Nasuverse in general is just so fucking sick. Like, their magic system is cool. Like, so many people don't realize that it's like, this is a battle royale with historical figures. Have you ever wondered? I said it yesterday during the poll stream, where I was like, haven't you ever wondered, like, do you think King Arthur could beat Hercules in a fight? This is what that show is! It's just mythical matchups. Hey, you know Gilgamesh? One of the first ever legendary heroes in history? What if he fought King Arthur? How would that be like? Like, that's what the show is. It's just cool fights between historical figures. It's so cool.
I just
It's
woke
great.
up from a nap. Please tell me I didn't miss the Deltarune Yap sesh.
Walian, thank you so much for those 15 months. You haven't missed it yet. I haven't yapped about Deltarune that much. Rosepel, thank you so much for gifting a sub. I appreciate it. Death battle, but for history? That's kind of a reductive way of describing it, but sure. Can you fight the Pope like Assassin's Creed? I'm pretty sure one of the servants in FGO was the Pope at some point, so yes. Heroic spirits come in different flavors, so... It's just... It's like Smite, but Fortnite? Well, kind of. It's not limited to just gods. But it's also, like, figures from folklore, or legends, or stories, or even, like, real historical people. Like, I'm pretty sure all of the Knights of the Round Table are, like, servants in either FGO or Fate Zero or any of the other Fate spin-offs. Thoughts on Dr. Pepper? I like it. One of the servants is Joan of Arc? Yep. And I think she's a ruler class. I think she shows up in... was it... Oh, fuck. Apocrypha? There are too many games, I can't play them all. I started reading the FGO manga. I wouldn't recommend FGO as your first slice of the Fate pie. If you want a good one to start with, you can either go Unlimited Blade Works. If you want to, like, watch an anime, you can watch Fate Unlimited Blade Works. Or you can watch Fate Zero. Or if you really want to know, like... Oh, like, you want to start from the very, very beginning, you could watch the really shitty Fate Stay Night anime from, I think it was Studio Dean or something. But it's not good. It is not a good anime. It's kind of bad. Like, at that point, just play the visual novel. What I did to get into Fate was I played the visual novel. I got through Saber's route, which is the first route that you do. And that basically, that route does a really good job of explaining how the world works. And then you can switch over to the animes and watch all of Unlimited Blade Works. And then you can move on to the Heaven's Feel movies. It's 3 movies that go through the third route. UBW is the second route of the visual novel. And then, like, if you're still on board after that, then, you know, like, the world's your oyster. There's a shitload of cool things. Like, there's a shitload of spin-offs and cool things. Yeah, UBW is Reen's route. Is Saber one of the servants? Yes. So, servants are basically the combatants in the Battle Royale. It's called the Holy Grail War, because people are fighting over the Holy Grail. Because it can grant wishes to whoever wins the Holy Grail War. and each group of fighters is like composed of a master who's a mage and a servant who gets summoned by a mage. And servants are heroic spirits from, you know, legend, history, folklore, religion, all that. Can you explain, like I5, how you are voicing a Saber if Saber is a woman? So, Saber is not that character's actual name. Servants are referred to by their classes. So, the character of Saber that you all know that is in HSR, her real name is Artoria Pendragon, or Altria Pendragon. She is King Arthur. Like, she is the legendary King Arthur. But in Fate's world, King Arthur was actually a woman. But she is, by all accounts, the actual King Arthur. Just as an anime girl. And, she is not the only Saber. Like, she's just the Saber for that Holy Grail War. She does show up in a different show, and like she shows up a lot of times, but she's just one of the many Sabers. Like I think it was Extella. There's another Fate spin-off called Extella, and like the Saber in that one is Nero Claudius, like the Roman Emperor, who is also a cute anime girl. Like, all Sabers are just, like, legendary heroes or mythological figures or people from folklore that, like, are, they're sword wielders. And the Saber that I'm voicing is just the next Saber. Like, the next big Saber that shows up in Strange Fake's Holy Grail War. So I'm part of the same class as the Saber in HSR. And my Saber is a dude. So that's why, like, whenever the regular Saber that everyone knows is, like, out and about, I just call her Artoria, because, like, that's her real name. Because the thing is, who a servant is supposed to be secret. Like, because, you know, since you're summoning people from mythology, those people have a lot of written history and a lot of just general history. So, knowing a servant's true identity means that you would be able to know their weaknesses. So, for example, if I summon Achilles, like legendary Greek hero Achilles, I probably don't want to tell people that my servant is Achilles. Because then, if people know that he's Achilles, they're gonna know where his weak point is. Yes, all the Fate PSP games are good. It's literally like, that's why servants will introduce themselves as their classes. So that's why Saber refers to herself as Saber, because that's her class. And a servant revealing their true name to their master is more or less like a sign of trust. Like, hey, you know, we've built a bond. I think I'm okay telling you, like, who I actually am, like what my real name is, my true name. They're okay with being summoned. Some servants are, some aren't. Most servants are okay, because, like, I think they also get to... it's been a while since I played, so I'm going off a lot of just, like, residual memory. But I think the servant also gets to wish upon the Grail. So they also have, like, a reason to be there. So, like, people are saying it's cool. It is! It's so cool! It's such a cool, like, series. And the fights are incredibly well... Like, guys, like, Unlimited Blade Works and like the FGO anime and like the Heaven's Feel movies, they're all animated by Ufotable, the studio that does Demon Slayer. So all the fights are are beautifully animated. They're so well animated. Like they really go like over the top in terms of just like making these fights amazing. Because again, it's like legendary heroes fighting to the death. So it's gonna look like a legendary fucking battle. Yeah, the magic system is very complex, but it's very interesting to read about. But yeah, Fate's awesome. Yeah, the sound effects are also really sick. Like, but also the whole like hiding their identities thing. It's why Saber in HSR has like makes her sword invisible. Because like she's wielding literally one of the most iconic swords in human history. Like everyone knows what Excalibur is. So if people saw that she was wielding Excalibur, they would immediately know who she is. So that's why she hides it. Like, that's why she uses the wind to, like, disguise her sword. So whenever you see Saber and other, like, in Melty Blood, she fights with an invisible sword, it's because she's hiding Excalibur, so people don't immediately know that she's Saber. But then she screams the ult. If Saber is unleashing Excalibur, then there's not going to be any witnesses. If like Saber unleashing Excalibur and like revealing that means that you are not going to survive. Like it's already over for you, dude. Yeah, Excalibur is canonically one of the most powerful weapons in all of the Fate universe. It's like legitimately like a fantasy nuke, but way stronger than that. It can basically destroy anything. And I'm so glad that HSR actually has like an appropriate level of power for that, because it is genuinely like one of the most powerful things in existence. And my Saber, the one that I play, also uses Excalibur if he's to believed. But in the episode that's out, he does pull out a sword that looks very similar to Excalibur, and I do yell, Excalibur! And he does do a big blast, even though it's not as big as Artoria's Excalibur. So I wonder what the deal with that is. I wonder who my Saber is. But like, there are variants for servants. Like there is like there are versions of different mythological because mythology is very, it has some subjectivity to it. There are different interpretations of people from the past. And Fate also has that as a factor when you summon a servant. So, like, the best example of that is Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper shows up in FGO as a small anime girl. And, like, she's supposed to represent the people that have died. Like, the people killed by Jack the Ripper. And she, like, fights using dual blades. But in Strange Fake, Jack the Ripper gets summoned as a servant, and instead of being, like, Jack the Ripper's victims, it's the legend of Jack the Ripper. Of, like, this guy who could be anybody, and who's, like, the most notorious killer in England. So, the way that manifests in Strange Fake is that Jack the Ripper is basically a shapeshifter. Like, he manifests as anybody. Like, he can just show up as anybody. As a random person in a crowd. Like, that's how the servant shows up. So it's like the legend of Jack the Ripper as like this faceless, nameless killer that could be anybody. So the servant form literally is like the ultimate stealth servant. He can transform into anybody. He can transform into a group of people. And like disguise himself that way. Just so you guys are aware, Strange Fake, the servants in Strange Fake are like S tier servants. They're like some of the most powerful servants in all of Fate. Like their powers are insane. They're genuinely like over the top powerful. Había una razón para que te toque un servant de una clase específica o es aleatorio? Okay, so Deco asks if like do people summon specific servants or is it random? And I think from what I recall, people summon the specific people. Like mages will summon a specific person. And the class that person embodies, that depends on, like, the summoning and, like, what version of the person they're summoning. So, like, Jack the Ripper in FGO is an assassin class. But in Strange Fake, Jack the Ripper is a berserker class. Because he represents, like, the madness, the madness surrounding Jack the Ripper's legend. So he comes in as a berserker. Yeah, they need a specific catalyst that is associated with the person they're trying to summon. Then why would who they really summon be a secret if they choose who they summon? Because sometimes the summoning doesn't work the way you intend. That's actually a plot point in Stay Night. Sometimes you will summon the wrong servant. Or summon a variant that you did not expect. But also, it's very easy to eavesdrop on people in Fate's universe. So, crashes through your roof. Yep. You know, chat member. You know. Like, it's very easy to eavesdrop, so, like, that's why, like, a certain level of confidentiality between servant and master needs to be established before true names get thrown around. Yeah. Again, really fucking cool series. Can I just start with UBW, or you can? You might be a little bit lost at some of the intricacies, but it does a decent job setting up how the universe works. As I said before, the best way to get into Fate is to just play the remastered Fate Stay Night visual novel. Has there been a person that's been forced into the Holy Grail War? Yes. I would say it happens pretty often, actually. There have been accidental summonings of servants. Holy shit, $420? Thank you so much for that. Holy shit. I appreciate the donation. Thank you so much. I didn't get to see the name because for whatever reason my activity feed doesn't want to show me. Thank you for that. Weed. Yeah, visual novel is the best way to start. But if you want to watch an anime of Fate, then Zero is okay, and Unlimited Blade Works is okay. The problem with Zero is that it does kind of spoil Stay Night. But because, like, it's a prequel to Stay Night. But it talks about a lot of the stuff that happens in Stay Night. Is the Fate adaptation by Studio Dean worth watching? It's not good. If you really want to experience Stay Night and you don't want to play the visual novel, You could try watching the Dean adaptation, but it's not good. It kind of drags the story down a lot. Like, I would tell you to play the visual novel instead of the Dean adaptation, because it's really not good. Which fate is Astolfo in? I'm pretty sure Astolfo is in Apocrypha. Apocrypha is basically a giant spin-off, and I don't recommend watching it as your first fate, because it's just like a side story that has a shitload of new characters, and it's best to like go in through Zero or Unlimited Blade Works, so you get an idea of how like a Holy Grail war works normally. How long does the game take? It's a pretty big one. I would say maybe 30 to 40 hours. It's a big story. If you want to like fully finish it, it's easily going to be like 100 hours. But it's very good. Again, like it's one of the best visual novels ever made. It's the reason why Fate is such a huge series. I'd say start it with UBW over Zero, personally. Yeah, I agree. I think UBW is a better entry point if you're an anime only. Because, like, the first few fights are gonna sell you on the series almost immediately. The fact that they made a collab with HSR is crazy. It really isn't that crazy to me, because in Japan, Fate is gargantuan. Like, Fate is one of the biggest franchises in Japan. Like, that series is, like, you guys have to understand that before Hoyo came along and changed the game, when it came to gachas, Fate was the biggest gacha on the market. By, like, a very substantial margin. Like, the level of popularity that Genshin has right now, that was the level of popularity that FGO had. When it was in its prime. Like, that's how big we're talking about here. So that's why, like, it's a big deal whenever Fate is involved in anything. At least for Japan. I think it still does have a pretty good fan base in the West, but, like, it could stand to be a little bigger. So does Fate have a continuous story throughout the different games/anime, or are they contained within their own thing? Yes and no. There is a overarching story, but there's a lot of side spin-offs and non-canon stuff, and like tangentially canon stuff. But it's all one big shared universe. Like, it all takes place in the same universe, basically. Strange Fake in particular is basically continuity porn, because it's basically canonical to every Fate and other things. It's canonical to not just Fate but Tsukihime, which is another Nasuverse property that shares some similarities with Fate. But it's, like, technically a kind of a different universe. But Strange Fake is like, yeah, we have every single Nasuverse thing in this one show. So that's why I'm telling people to watch the original Fate to prepare them for Strange Fake. Or else you'll be like, what the fuck is going on? Who are all these people? Yeah, Clara in HSR is one gigantic reference to Ilya and Berserker and Stay Night. Like, there's a lot, like, once you play Fate, Tsukihime, like Neko Arc, yes, that one. That's also part of the Nasuverse. It's not part of the Fate universe, but it is part of the overarching, like, Type Moon universe. Yes, I will be playing Date Everything on a future stream. Yeah, Mighty is also basically he's basically Gilgamesh, but more grumpy. Once you play through Fate, guys, once you get into Fate, you'll realize that so many fucking things are Fate references. There's so many characters that it's just like, wait a minute, this was a Fate reference this entire time? Like, your third eye will open and you'll realize that so many characters are just Saber ripoffs.
What a good morning. Happy 2-year
What did
anniversary.
Dog do? Thank you so much for
Red
2 years. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Is Tony Oliver the director on Strange Fake? Yep. He loves Fate. He loves Fate. Yeah, Rin codified the tsundere. Yeah, she is like one of the like prototype tsunderes in all of anime. She basically is like the primordial soup of tsunderes. Amazing character, by the way. She's one of the best. Like, she's one of the best tsunderes you'll ever see. She's great. I love Rin. And she's basically the main character of UBW, so you get to experience like a lot of her if you watch that show. I want to watch UBW just to know the context behind people die when they are killed. That's actually a Stay Night. I think that's from Stay Night, but I'm pretty sure Shiro says it in UBW too. Yo, is this the Ben? It is. Just think of the Fate universe as similar to the Zelda universe. They are each their own stories, but somehow all interconnected. Yes and no. Because some Fate stories are direct sequels. Like, Hollow Ataraxia is a direct sequel to Stay Night. And Zero is a direct prequel to Stay Night. There's like a graph somewhere that has all the timelines and connections. But if you look through it, yeah, there is like, I'm looking through the full list of every single like Fate property, and there is a lot of shit. Oh, it's a mistranslation? Oh. Right, people die when they are killed, isn't it? But yeah, it's a funny mistranslation. It's like Duwang in the old JoJo manga fan scans. I think Dean also gave us, just because you are correct doesn't mean that you are right. But I know for a fact that UBW has Rin saying, wow, the archer class really is made up of archers. And she says that to Archer, like the red man, like the red dude, who is literally like the least archer in Fate. Yeah, Stay Night was originally an adult visual novel. But I think the remastered one removes all of the sex scenes. So now you just get a really good story. It's because, like, back then, back when it was first released, like, you kind of had to be an eroge to, like, get any kind of footing. Yeah, Prisma Ilya is also like, hey, you know, buyer beware. It is a little bit like, But again, that's a spin-off. You don't really have to watch it if you don't want to. It's crazy how we've gone from an adult visual novel to getting a crossover event with HSR. Yeah. Fate's honestly come such a, like, but that's also another testament to how good the original visual novel was. That it was an eroge that was so fucking good, that had such a good story that it, like, they were like, hey, can we turn this into, like, a multimedia franchise? And I think it was based on, like, a tabletop RPG that Nasu and his friends played. Like, they were playing an RPG, and they were like, hey, this is cool. We should turn this into, like, an actual story. Were any of the sex scenes in the visual novel plot relevant? Kinda. Yeah, so in order for servants to stay summoned, they need to be supplied with mana. And in order to give a servant mana, you know. But they very, like, they quietly kind of wrote that out. And they made it more like, oh, you passively provide your servant with mana. Yeah, passively. Look, it's so funny that they're like, all right, we need to make this a porn thing. How do we justify the porn? All right, let's have it so in order for servants to stay summoned, you need to have sex with them. Oh god. They moved on from that though. It's fine. And again, none of that is in the remaster. They removed all of that in the remaster. So like it's literally like you'll only see those if you go back and play the original version. Somebody asked, how similar is it to Persona? Like, are you asking how similar Fate is to Persona? Not entirely? Combat-wise, mostly, it's usually just the servants that fight. Usually it's just servant v servant combat. Mages are just kind of there to provide support. Like, a mage can cast spells to help their servants in combat. But ideally, they want to stay, stay a safe distance away from the fight. Kind of like the Personas? Well, no, I feel like in Persona, you're commanding your persona a lot more directly. In Fate, your servant is very autonomous. They can kind of do whatever they want. They're, for all intents and purposes, their own person. And they will fight however they want to. If you want to directly command a servant, you have these things called command spells that are given to you as part of the summoning process. And they're like a limited resource to directly give a command to your servant. And they have to obey it no matter what. But you only have like 3 command. I think it's either 3 or 4 or 5 command spells. And like you can't restore them at all. Like once you use one, it's gone. So they're like an oh shit button. If your servant is doing something and like you have to make them stop, then you would use a command spell for that. Yeah, and once you use up all your command spells, the contract is terminated. Like, the servant gets desummoned, it's over. You're done. Oh, wait, do they get desummoned, or do they just get released under the world? I'm pretty sure they get desummoned. They go back to the Throne of Heroes. They get released. They get desummoned unless you're Gil. Yeah, pretty much. Did Fate lore influence Benby and Maeve lore? Not entirely? No, it's mostly SMT that influenced these two. You can just keep them forever if you don't use the command spells? Kinda? You need to keep supplying them with mana. But also, the only ever time that you are summoning a servant is for a Holy Grail war. And the thing is, eventually, somebody's gonna come knocking to kill you. So, like, you can keep a servant for as long as you can survive! If you can, like, hide, you can potentially hang out with your servant for a long time. But, you know, there are powerful mages involved in the Holy Grail war, so they will eventually track you down. Like, it's just like, they're there to fight, basically. If you want a booty call, I can... No. Although I think there are masters that have done that, but no. Like, there are some servants that are very unhappy with being summoned. Like, in Strange Fake, there is a servant that gets summoned, and she immediately kills everybody in the room involved in the summoning. Like, she immediately just goes completely fucking cuckoo bananas and kills everyone, including her summoner. But her summoner is, unfortunately, a vampire, and the death doesn't really keep. She's awesome, by the way. That servant that I talked about, she's amazing. She's one of the coolest. Are you actually going to give money to Josh for Uma? Chat member, there are these things called jokes. If I try to give Josh money for Umamusume, they would probably send it right back. What a diva? No, that servant that kills everybody literally is like a fanatical Christian, basically. Not a Christian, like a religious zealot. And she thinks that, like, magic and summoning and the Holy Grail War are all blasphemy. So the second she gets summoned, she's like, okay, y'all fucked up. This is all blasphemy. You all need to die. So she's going to kill everybody because it's all blasphemy. She's great. She's awesome. She's really fucking cool. Yeah, there's some servants that aren't happy with their summoners at all. Girl DM! Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I couldn't catch the rest of the Kaizen stream. Ben time? Oh yeah, it's Ben time. A religious servant and a vampire master? Yep. It's a really fun combo. Talking about Fate, is it FGO? No, it's just Fate in general. Welcome in, Raiders. For those of you that don't know, hi, I'm TV's Ben Balmasteda. I'm a voice actor, and I also do VTubing as these two horrible creatures in front of you. I have a lore document. If you write !lore, it has all the things that you need to know. But I hope the stream went well. I hope it was good. I hope everything's hunky-dory. I know this guy from the Tar Pit video. It's true. I was one of the people that went tar, 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 tar. But yeah, we've just been yapping. We've just been talking. Oh, okay, I can hear now. I was calling you smelly, and I said you're goofy. Goofy hyuk hyuk. Why do you sound like the rabbi frog? Man, what? Huh? I like how tar has become like a thing now. But yeah, I was saying I hope the stream went well. I hope the rest of Factorio went well. I know it's not actually Factorio. I'm just memeing. It was good. I went insane. Good. I would imagine that it's eventually going to get very fucking cerebral. But it looks like a cool game. I kind of want to try it. I kind of want to give it a go. A friend of mine is one of the voice actors for that, and I'm just like, oh, I'm curious if that's a fun game. I didn't expect it to have voice acting. Neither did I. When I found out that he was voicing in that, I'm like, why is there voice acting in this game? Mr. Caleb Yen? I don't know if Caleb is in that. Is he? I don't fucking know, man. I'm not seeing any announcements. How's your playthrough of 100 Line going? I need to start it back up. I've been occupied with Death Stranding too much. I just want to. All I want to do is play Death Stranding 2. A game that does, in fact, feature quite heavily tar. Tar. Pecora Simulator. It's funny because yesterday I got up to Pecora. So now I can make Norman Reedus say Otsupeko. And thanks, Pickle. I heard she's part of the main story. She is. You literally, the game forces you to deliver a pizza to Pecora. It's not just any old delivery. It's a pizza delivery. You have to get her pizza. Everyone loves Norman Reedus and the Magic Fetus. Actually, it's the Funky Fetus. Pizza Pickle. Did you come up with both these VTuber characters yourself? I mean, I thought up of the concept, and then I got Kohi to actually draw them. But I was like, hey, I have an idea for these two characters. This is what the shadow thing looks like, and this is what the girl looks like. These are the colors that I want you to use, and these are like some, like, these are the clothes, and like these are some design specifics, and like this, and that. And then Kohi produced an illustration that basically looks like these two. But I had the concept for my duo for quite some time in my head. Is this quest associated with the cutscene of Mamoru Oshii as the pizza shop guy? Yes. You deliver a pizza from Mamoru Oshii, who is a pizza chef in this world, to Pecora. Death Stranding 2 is one of the best games ever made, if that isn't clear. Like, 10 out of 10 game. Incredible. If it's not too personal to ask, how'd you get into VAing? Did you always know you wanted to do it? Kohi!
Take my money, Benby.
Wait, I need to do something real quick. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much, Kohi. You didn't have to do that. Can we get some love in the audience for Kohi? They're the one that designed these adorable little freaks that you see in front of you. No, you. No, you! Anyway. Yeah, what was I saying? How did I get started in VA? I literally did theater ever since I was 4 years old. And I would move around a lot, and there wouldn't be that many opportunities to actually, like, perform on a stage. So I was like, how can I get my acting fix if I keep moving around and sometimes there's no theater in the place that I'm living at? And then I Googled the internet for this, and it was like, why don't you try voice acting, dummy? So this all happened when I was like 14, 15, and I got myself a shitty little microphone from GameStop, and I hopped onto the Voice Acting Alliance, which is now dead. It's a dead website. And I auditioned for some stuff, and then I got into some stuff, and then slowly but surely I built up from there, and yeah, now I'm here. Now it's my full-time job. Because I was like, man, I really want to act. I started at 14, but like I didn't really take it seriously until I was like 21 or 22. Now you're Benby streaming in video games. Yeah! Do you still like stage acting? Yeah, but I haven't done it in a long ass time. It's been a hot second since I've done a stage play. But like I do add a lot of thespian energy to a lot of my characters. What plays were you in? Boy, I don't remember. 12th Night was my only Shakespeare play. I was in Stop Kiss, Neil Simon's Rumors, The Portrait of Dorian Gray. What else? What else? I was part of the production crew for Spring Awakening. A Number. God, what else? Hedda Gobbler. I'm like digging through some very old data in my mind right now, trying to find trying to remember each and everything I did. What else? The only musical that I was actually a performer in was American Idiot. I was part of the ensemble, so I didn't sing at all. Who'd you play in Picture of Dorian Gray? Henry Wotton. The sterling hedonist that inspired our dear Dorian Gray to take the path of a horrible piece of shit. And apparently I stole the show every single night because I was very over the top. And everyone was doing British accents, and I was like, Dorian! Hello, my friend. Will you indulge in some alcohol with your good friend Harry? That was probably my favorite play that I did. But Rumors was also really fun. What would your dream game to VA in? Shin Megami Tensei. SMT inspired this VTuber. It has inspired so much of like my video game tastes. That is my white whale. That is the series that I'm hunting down until I find until the end. If I can't get into SMT, my post life will never know peace. God, yeah, Devil Survivor 3 would be sick. Like, literally any game that's in the Mega 10 umbrella, like, Persona would also count. The Raito games would count. Any spin-offs that are part of... Like, the way I simplify it is, I want to be in the same game as Jack Frost. If a game has Jack Frost, the little hee-ho buddy, I want to be in the same game. That is my biggest goal as an actor. Secondary goals are like being in fighting games. I want to be playable in a fighting game. Somebody asked what my favorite musical is. It's Avenue Q. I love that so much. Like, Avenue Q is 10 out of 10. But yeah. If you're playable in a fighting game, I want a Ben video of him doing like character select stances. Bro, if I become a playable in a fighting game, I will literally stream myself like becoming the best player for that character. I will stream me playing in training mode forever. Until I get into Evo. And win Evo. Do you sing as well? No! I don't like singing. Would you like to voice Jack Frost? I love Jack Frost so much. He's my special little guy. He's a friendly round boy. But I know my limits, and I am beholden to the actor's code. And I don't want to voice characters that I wouldn't be a good fit for. Even if I love that character to death. I personally would not be a good fit for Jack Frost. But that's fine. Like, I'm okay with that. I've accepted it. It is okay. I don't have to be a good fit for everything. Jack-o'-lantern would probably be a bit closer to what I can do. Or Jack the Ripper, or, I don't know. Emperor Frost would also be fun. Or King Frost. But they're all played by the incredibly talented Sarah Ann Williams. And she is like, she is Jack Frost. Like, her voice is just perfect for that character. And for all the variants. If there's a Dorian Gray video game or anime, I'd hope you were in it. Dorian Gray fighting game. like that one Les Mis fighting game that nobody's heard of, but it's real. It's called Arm Joe, by the way. It's a Les Mis fighting game. There's a Les Mis what? Yeah. Look up Arm Joe. You know about Arm Joe? Yeah. Dude, I'm the coolest guy possible. I know about all these weird things that nobody else on the internet knows. I grew up on the internet. It is legit. It's like an actual fighting game. It's a huge shitpost. Like, one of the characters is fucking Robo Valjean. Ben, if you had the opportunity to do dubbing for 31 Minutos, what character would you be? Juan Carlos Bodoque. You know Power Thirst? Of course I know Power Thirst. It has flavors like banana, fizzbitch, and gun. You've heard of strawberry? Then how about raw berry? Would you ever want to do a roll with motion capture? If anybody asks me, hey, would you ever want to do a roll that's X, Y, or Z? The answer is 99% of the time, yes. Literally, the only rolls that I won't do are shit that's overtly, like, racist or hateful. Like, fuck yeah, I want to do motion capture. Fuck yeah, I want to do all this other stuff. Literally, give me work. This is all I can do. This is why I'm here.
Benby returns. Hope you're doing well.
Zodiac, thank you so much for the 18 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Just give me work. I want to do everything. Ben, noticing the AC music in the back popping up, what is your favorite game? I mean, 7 has really grown on me. I would say that it's become one of my favorites. But I would say that 0 is up there. And also, kind of a bizarre pick for a favorite Ace Combat. I really, really like Assault Horizon Legacy. I like to jump scare people by just saying Assault Horizon and then, you know, having a beat. And then saying Legacy to jump scare people into thinking that I've got awful taste. But no, Assault Horizon Legacy is fucking rad. I can't wait to see your voice acting in Deltarune Chapter 7. Yeah, I'm the actual voice of the night. I'm like,
hey, it's me, haha. Wow. I'm here to make some darkness fountains. This is what I really sound like.
Ben, are you ready for Thursday? Yes! I'm so ready. I am so ready. We're gonna, guys, on Thursday, Donkey Kong Banana Slamma comes out, and I'm going to play that on stream. We are going to go bananas. Monkey. The problem is that, I need to figure out a way to change my VTuber setup. Because my TV is in a different location. So I need to find a way to set my camera so that I'm not just like this the whole time. I don't want you guys to just like have to deal with me staring at you while I play Donkey Kong. So that'll just be a logistical thing that I have to look over. Because if I do that now, I'm looking at my TV right now. You see how there's no more VTubing?
You saved me. Why?
Could just put a PNG instead in that case? Yeah, I could just do that. Stare into our souls. I might do a PNG. Ooks should be 50% off for the first Bonanza stream. No, that's not happening. You guys are gonna go fucking wild. That is not happening. That's half the fun. I know, but I want to be able to like listen to the game. What I might honestly do, I might just like see if I can get a one-to-one signal going in from my capture card and just play it on my computer screen as I'm streaming it. And hopefully there won't be too much input delay, but I think that should be... it should be fine. Yeah. We're gonna go apeshit. We will. But I'm very excited for that game. I do like here's the dealio, chat. I now have a deadline to make partner because I want to make partner before TwitchCon. Because I heard that there is a special like lounge for partners, and I want to get into that. So I want to make partner. When is TwitchCon? It's in September. So I have time, but like I need to start streaming more often. What must we do, my liege? You literally just have to be here. Just be here. Like I need to stream for 25 hours total in the span of like 30 days with at least 75 viewers. So I literally just need people to show up. Like, you don't have to give subs or anything. You can just show up. You don't even have to watch the stream. You can just fucking lurk. I don't care. But as long as you're here, I can... And while I'm streaming, we will get the partner. That's all you guys need to do. I promise I'll make it interesting. And to all the lurkers, I appreciate you guys too. You don't even have to, like, engage with chat. You can just hang out. Oh, it's in October? Even better! That's one more month. And here's the secret. Here's the secret, chat. Here's the secret. I'm gonna have free time to stream whenever I want to. I'm going to have free time. Because now that I'm done with all my shows, I have free time. I might even stream tomorrow. Definitely gonna stream on Thursday, because that's when Banana Game happens. Friday, I don't know, maybe. Saturday, I'm gonna be busy. Sunday might be another stream day. Because the thing is, I don't even have any cons until, August. End of August. That's a lot of time that I can occupy with streaming. Granted, this is all dependent on me not booking something that requires like 30 hours of recording and then oops, it's back to fucking square one. Cuz like the dealio is that like the reason I don't stream is because like if I'm streaming a lot, that means I'm not doing well voice acting wise, and if I'm not streaming a lot, that means I'm doing very well voice acting wise. So it's like having time to stream is like great, but also it's like it's a bit chotto mate. Good night, Deco. I gotta message you about a thing later. Pronto te aviso. The struggles between employment and making partner. So true. I mean, it's just the struggle of being a full-time voice actor means that I just need to have an open schedule almost anytime. Like, I just need to be, like, available, because part of the secret sauce, that, like, the reason why I'm generally considered a pretty good actor is because I'm very easy to book. I can always make time for bookings, but that comes at the expense of other things like you know, streaming. Doesn't help that your voice isn't as smooth as butter. It isn't as smooth as butter? It's not? Are you saying my voice isn't smooth? Are you saying that I don't have a pleasant speaking voice? It's not, sad Yoda. It's over. GG. Damn. Are you saying I can't be the next Solid Snake? Huh. Colonel. I'm trying to sneak around, but the claps of my ass cheeks keep alerting the guards. See, a lot of people haven't seen that meme before. Colonel. Metal Gear. Like, guys, you have to understand that I imitated Snake so often when I was first playing Metal Gear. Little baby Ben was just, like, walking around the house being like, huh. Hein D. What's a Russian gunship doing here? Damn. Meryl! Liquid! Have you played Revengeance? Yes. Have you seen the Silent Hill? Oh no, game o- Wait, is it? It's that thing from Neocranium, right? Where he's like, oh no. Game over, restart? I love that dude's stream so much. I've started lurking a lot of his streams because he's very, very funny. He played Dead Rising, the remaster, and he got up to my boss fight and I just gifted like a couple of gift subs. And then I outed myself and he was in the middle of like talking about how bad the VA was. And I was like, "Oh, buddy, no, you don't have to like hold back on my account." God, it's great. So many of my little jokes are just completely stolen from other streamers that I like. Did you watch Metal Gear Awesome on Newgrounds back in the day? Yeah, I did. I was a Newgrounds kid. Yeah, when I was playing Doom, the Dark Ages, the whole like, you died. Hey, you died. Every time I did that, that was just a very soft tribute to, oh, game over. Restart? Game over. Hey, you died. Do you want to use a life sigil? Do you want to use a life sigil? I might play some Doom. Maybe. I don't know. I'm enjoying just yapping. It's fun to talk to you guys. It's been so long. It's just like you're having fun and then the game just stops and it's just like, you died. 3 times a week, Ben stream for partner? Maybe. Potentially. How? Okay, what's the math? How? I need 25 hours of stream. If I were to stream 3 times a week, how many hours would that? How many hours do you think it would take per stream to get partner in like 4 streams? Play Umamusume? Maybe. Also, hey Molly. How you doing? I can pop open Umamusume right now and show you how a true gamer trains his horsies. Show me. All right. We're doing this. We're gonna do this. Let me update this stream thing. I'm in a session as I type this. Mr. Director! Mr. Director, Molly's watching streams! Umamusume. Oh, thank you, Zerker. I was gonna do it myself, but okay. Alright. Did you watch the anime for this game? I watched Cinderella Grey. And I'm currently watching Pretty Derby. This game is gonna be loud as fuck, isn't it? It's gonna happen. Oh? No audio? Hello? Is it gonna jump scare me with music? Why is there no audio? What the fuck is going on? Does this game not like being streamed? Horsey? Horsey game? Why is the game running very slow? What is happening? Hang on. I think something might be terribly wrong with Umamusume. Okay, yeah, the game does not tolerate being run at the same time as VTube Studio, I guess. What is happening? Oh, I hear it, but it's very quiet. Why is the game... What the fuck is going on? I don't understand. I do not comprehend. Okay. Options. Do you hear it? Oh my god, the game is so quiet. What the fuck is going on? Alright, what if I do this? Alright. Let me mute that for a second. Because you're gonna hear horse girls talking. Well, actually, no, let me not unmute it. Let me just lower it a bit. Let me just do this, this, and this. Why is this not letting me capture the screen? What is happening? What if I full screen? Is it not gonna let me do that unless I full screen? Turn off anti-cheat compatibility. What? Also, the game is just like running at such incredibly low frame rate. I don't know what the hell's happening. It just froze. In OBS on the capture? Oh. You have to turn off that? Oh! Okay. And it looks like that actually fixed everything. Horsies! Wow! All right. Let's see. Equip phone because this is a mobile game. Wait, is it okay? Yeah, I know. I know Air Groove is fucking amazing. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna go through an entire story mode. I'm just gonna like skip through all of the dialogue, and we're gonna just like do a quick run. Is that okay with you guys? I will not accept no for an answer. All right. Who are we training? I have a pretty small collection of horsies. We could do a Haru Urara run. I've already won the URA finale with Haru twice, so I literally already won with Gold Ship. Look, just so you guys are aware, I want to show you this fucking amazing Gold Ship that I have. This Gold Ship, like, literally won every single G1 race that she was in. She has S on fucking medium. The only reason I don't have A rank speed is because she kept insisting that I do guts training. I haven't done Mejiro McQueen yet, so I could do a Mejiro run real quick. Alright, so she's a pace, medium and long and with turf, okay, sure. I'm just gonna go the usual build and just go all in on fucking speed. And also, she has really good sparks. Like this Gold Ship is fucking is fucking juiced. Like, really good sparks. I will have power and speed, and then I will use my beloved friends. Holy shit, Molly, this is actually a really fucking good Silent Suzuka. Or I could do this one and get some more power. We're gonna need a lot of power. Well, not too much. She's only a pacer. Like, I'll do... Molly, I'm gonna use your Suzuka. I saw a documentary on how she died. Molly, if you watch the anime, you will become Silent Suzuka's strongest soldier. I can already tell. I could have McQueen as a frontrunner if I really wanted to. Shit, that would actually be a pretty funny idea. Alright, I'm going to take Super Creek. Do I have a better Super Creek? I do not. I don't have a max rank Super Creek, but it's fine. I mean, this setup is usually what I do. It's 3 speed, 1 stam, 1 power, 1 wits. I could maybe swap one of the speeds for another power? Or I could swap one of the speeds for another stamina? But this setup has been very good every single time. So I think that I might just keep this. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. We always need to prioritize speed because we have to go fast. Horsey needs to go fast. And I think the skills that this setup gives can make up for any lacking stamina. Let's fucking do it. We're gonna shorten everything. We're gonna skip everything. Speed went up by 78! Wow! Alright, off to a good start. Alright. Let's get right to it. I hate taking wit as my first training. But there are 3 friends that we can build up, but I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna get the speed train rolling. And here's the strategy. Here's hot tips that the experts don't want you to know. You do 1 training to use up some energy, and then you go to recreation. Because then you get energy back, while also improving your mood. Prize book of 3-star restaurant, sure. Okay, more speed. More practice. More stamina. Alright. Who is our VA? I don't know. I don't pay attention to seiyus. Alright, great. Top tier stamina training right here. Corner recovery is very good. Alright. Energy back. Look how much energy we have to work with, guys. Gee, the fucking stacked guts. Jesus Christ. I might honestly just take that. Sure. People were asking before if this is my first introduction to Umamusume. No, I've watched all of Cinderella Grey, or rather the first season of Cinderella Grey. And I am at episode 10 of Pretty Derby. So I've consumed a decent amount of horse media. Fuck yeah, we're doing this training. Oh, I don't want guts, man. Let's do another recreation. Oh, that was the one that gives you 2 mood ups, but whatever, it's fine. We're at maximum mood. We're gaming. Oh, another heavily loaded power session. Let's fucking go. Running with the girls. The queen's getting tired. It's okay. We can do this wit training, get some juice back. Getting even more juice back. I'm gonna see if I can... Okay, we're gonna get the stamina up to E. Let's see how this is looking. I am a very, very cautious gambler. I don't gamble on anything that isn't a sure thing. Back to full stamina. Oh my god. I mean, energy. We're gaming. We're going to game. Let's crank the power a bit more. All right. Can I make gambas? Sure. Let's make a gamba for winning the make debut. So I'm gonna save up for corner recovery because it's literally like the best skill in the game. Because swinging maestro is the best skill in the game. So I'm not gonna get any skills. My girl's in a good mood. I've got double circles on everything except for power and wit. This should be a pretty easy gamba. Now, just be aware, we can play her as a front runner if we really want to. But I think pace is going to be the way to go. Is there a gamba up already, or is that not happening? All right. I'll wait for the gamba to finish. Bets on this horse race. In my opinion, this is a pretty open and shut race, but I could lose it for comedy. Actually all in. You guys are not gonna get... You're gonna win like one fucking Balmaca. Alright, I need to double check, I think I've got it set to horizontal. It would be funny if you set her to end and she lost. Yeah, I'm just fucking with you, chat. I'm just fucking with you, chat. All right. We are going to proceed into the race. I think the Gamba will close by the time the race is started. I play on portrait mode because it has much cooler camera angles. That's the secret that experts won't tell you. Look at this. Look, I'm the only one with circles, like double circles. All right. We're gonna let this play out. Look at all these NPC horsies. Mechanical vapor? Tunneling voice? And then Mejiro McQueen.
一番人気メジロマクイーン。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。スタートです。
Fucking late start, are you kidding me?
スタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
先行争いは7番、2番、
What is this clown shit?
顔出せるか。一番人気メジロマクイーン。
If the late start ends up being what loses it for us, it's off to the glue factory. No, she's keeping pace. It's fine. Now, chat, it's oh lord, guys, you need to be aware. We're playing as a pace chaser. The way it works is that the pace chaser will follow behind the front runners until the final stretch, and then they'll begin their spurt. Late start is RNG, yes. So when that pink bar at the top gets to that last notch, McQueen's gonna shift into overdrive. So just trust. Alright, here's the final corner. Now she's gonna start her spurt. Oh, you're not going as fast as you should be, McQueen! Where's your spurt, man? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Lamau. Oh, this is gonna be a project, isn't it? Glue Factory. It's so fucking over. She did it for the content. Rip bozos. It is, in fact, that late start actually did end up fucking us. Oh. Oh, never mind. Yeah, the late start just was not. And she's like, wow, I did so well. Like, no, buddy, you didn't. All right, back to it. Went from 900 to 10K. Wow. Doubter is winning. Good lord. Why do you like this horse, Molly? She's pretty terrible so far. I mean, yeah, she does need a lot of power because just pace chasers in general do. All right.
すみません
Okay, so we are going to do another race. Because we still need to do a maiden race.
どうしても力が出なくて目白の名を
Okay, this one looks good. We're just gonna do this one. No gamba for this one because it's another maiden race. I already scammed everybody out of their points already. We'll do a gamba for the next goal race.
勝利をこの手に
美しい青空が広がる
All right.
今スタートが
Another late start.
各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りまし
This
た
McQueen is being an absolute fucking clown right now.
8番9番期待通りの結果を出せるか1番人気メジロマックイーン2番会長に飛ばして行きます
She is doing what we in the business call a pro gamer move, where she will comedically throw for content. I mean, it's looking a bit better than the first race, but still not ideal. I hope she actually has a final spurt here, instead of whatever the fuck happened last time. What are you doing now, McQueen? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why did you decide to go back to 4th place as a joke?
順位を振り返っていきます2番まだリードをキープしています続いて5番3番手に9番メジロマックイーンこの位置につけています内から行く8番少し離れて7番1番続いている外目を
If she ends up losing this one, this is going to be really fucking funny.
意気揚々と先頭を行きます2番どうでしょうこの展開
Alright, final spurts.
現在1番手は9番第4コーナーを進
You gonna wake up? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Take a fucking sip, babes.
最終コーナー最初に
There you go.
並びかけてきたメジロマックイーン
It's still a little too tight. Okay, there we go. All right, she's pulling away. She's pulling away. We got it. All right, that was what was supposed to happen.
最後意地を見せて栄冠を手にしましたメジロマックイーン未勝利戦を制しました2着は9番3着は7番
2.5 lengths is still very cringe
当然ですわ
for what's supposed to be a top class horsey. But it's okay. We got out of the debut status at least. We'd still need to do one more race to get more fans. But we'll get there. We'll get there. For now, let's see how our training is looking. Okay, I've got a shitload of skill points, so I'm gonna help this girl out a little bit. I think corner recovery is a must. And later on, we'll get stamina to spare. She just trolled you that last race? She pretty much did. Okay. I have a good feeling about this one. This will get us to the number of fans that we need. No Gamba on this one either. The next, like, main goal race will be the next Gamba. Because right now, these are all fucking NPCs, except for Rice Shower for whatever reason. I don't know why she's here. Maybe she joined as a joke.
上空には灰色の空が広がる中山レース場天気はなんとか持ちこたえ両馬場の発表です
Mini Cactus, what a name. There's Rice Shower. She's probably going to be the most powerful enemy in this race. Are we going to get a third late start in a row? Are we going to get another late start? Okay.
各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました
She was ready that time.
準備しましょう
先行争いは3番16番12番期待通りの結果を出せるか1番人気メジロマックイーン3番会長に飛ばして行きます3番先頭に立ちました
Okay,
2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは
She just needed to wake
3番
up.
手8番外からメジロマックイーン
She wasn't on her phone. She wasn't sipping tea this time. She's locking in.
そしてここで先頭は16番
She's ready. She's feeling good.
3番と16
She's keeping up with the pack
2人
really
とも花は
well.
譲りません
2人がレースを作りそうですね
さあ花に立ったのは3番このままリードすることができるか続いて16番8番3番手
Are
4
we-
番手には
she's
9番
right behind
ライ
Raishao,
続いて
I
いる
think. Yeah.
さもなくメジロマックイーン内で5番少し離れて12番そしてその外から行ったのは13番内1番
Okay, we're still in a good spot. I want her to move a little more ahead of the pack.
現在1番手は3番続きました
But
16
this is a
番さらにその
decent
外からは
spot to be
9番
in.
4
She's
番
not
手
boxed in
8番
fully.
ライスシャワー並んでくる
She's walking from the- she's running from the outer,
外を通りまして12番
part of the
内から
pack,
5番外を回って13
which is a
番
little bit heavier on the
その
stamina.
内並んで1番1番
But we
審
do
査
have corner
10
recovery, and
その
hopefully
6
that'll
番
proc.
少し後ろから7番外から14番そして17番15番並んできた意気揚々と先頭
Have you won a
を行き
Ura
ます 3番
Ura
どうでしょう
finale, Ben?
展開
Yes, several.
参りますお覚悟
I've won 5
ちょ
so
っと
far.
かかり気味かもしれないです息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが
I haven't made a legend yet.
勝負どころ最後の直線へとか
Alright.
けていきます
さあ最
There
終
she
コーナー
goes.
最後の直線コースに
There she goes, back to her home.
先頭はメジロマックイーンこれは強い残り200
Maintain it, maintain it, maintain it.
速い速いメジロマックイーン足色は衰えない2番手
Keep it going. Yeah, she's got this. She's got
メジロマックイーンこれは
Easy.
完璧な勝利です他の追随をまるで許さなかったぞメジロマックイーン見事に
メジロマックイーン
2着は10番3着は3番
by 5 lengths. Much better. Much better. This is the kind of performance that I expect from you. 5 lengths. What? Jesus Christ, Rice Shower. 15th. Oh my goodness. She was having a bad day. Great job.
今日はとても
Alright. Let's keep this going. Let's get some more speed up in this
始
bitch.
めますわ
I'm not calling her a bitch, I'm just saying the situation. Like, the situation, bitch. Oh no, not the acupuncturist! Oh, fuck! Do I walk away from this? I don't know if I want to dabble on this one. We started out really bad. It can't get worse? You have a true. Let's do the charm chakra. Oh god, the fact that they're like, are you sure? I hate this character so much. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the skip.
オッケーわお安心行くわ
Oh!
まあトレーナーさん嘘
Oh. Oh. Charming. Oh.
周りがどう見えるかは常に意識して
Gaming time. What does charming do
大
again?
事でもそれは
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh. Oh. This might be the run. This might be the run. All right. We got to put this charming to good use. But these aren't good offerings. Let me rest up. Of course, she's fucking sleep deprived.
申しいっぱい
All right, it's fine. It's fine. We're still at a good level of. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
集中しなくては
Get that college education. All right, we said she's cool. We're still gaming. A lot of good options here. We need to crank up our power. I think we need to go very hard into power. We'll do a little extra, get a bit more power out there.
命じろ
All right, power's at an E. Very good. E, E, E. E, 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 E. I think that this wit is good. We're gonna level up 3 buddies.
集しなくては
Holy, we're getting so much fucking friendship. Our friendship is gonna be through the fucking roof. We have so many friends. Oh. Let's get that speed up to fucking D. Alright, goal achieved. Girl's happy. Can we get a Gamba already going for the Kobe Shimbun High? Oh my god, it's 17 turns. Oh, we're gonna be so fucking... We are gonna be cruising. Let's go have lunch first. Let's get some energy.
一発
Alright. So. Not the best picks for, honestly, like, this is gonna get special week up to orange, so I'm gonna do that.
いきます
Okay. Spechan is orange. So now she will give us rainbows.
すみません
I think I'm gonna rest so I can see if I can get a rainbow already. It would be ideal. I didn't want you to lower your mood, McQueen. That was really cringe of you. But look at this power training. Oh.
いきます
Oh. Oh. More speed. Okay. Good, good, good. Look at these friendship levels, dude. God damn, getting that charm thing was amazing.
準備はできております
Gamba on what? Once it's 5 turns left, we'll do a Gamba for if we win the Kobe Shimbun High. That's the next goal that's at the top of the screen there. All right. I'm gonna get our wit a bit
集し
more
なく
up.
ては
More wit. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Good, 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 good. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. More great mood. More energy. Very good. We got a rainbow. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this content right here. This is good content.
いっちょはじか
Vodka's helping us out. We're getting our inspiration. Let's see how much juice we are going to blend.
これが思い
Okay. Inspired by Gold Ship. One of the scariest things you can ever see. And also Bakshino. And Bourbon. Speed went up by 53! And power by 7. Turf aptitude up to S. Holy shit. S rank turf aptitude, we are gaming.
素晴らしいですわ
I need to look at that shit.
溜まってきましたわね
S rank turf. Okay. I might be able to create a monster. This horse is gonna challenge God.
すみません
Alright, we're gonna rest because we have a lot of people that are orange. So I'm going to rest up and see if we can proc any. We didn't, which is very cringe. I hate it. We'll get the stamina up to D rank.
いきます
This will be a project, he said. Yeah, it is still gonna be a project, but I think it's gonna be a fun project. Oh, look at this. Oh, give me that rainbow
トレー
speed.
ニングの時間ですね
More power, more skill points. All right, let's get some more power going. Hydrate, very good. Power level 3, yeah. Summer camp happening soon.
早くメニューをこ
I
なして
should
みてください
prepare for the summer camp. So I might just rest, maybe do recreation and then rest, and then we'll be at a good mood, and then we'll have full energy, and that should get us through training the summer camp very easily. So we will do recreation. Girls sung some karaoke. Oh, claw machine! All right. This is a deeply cringe machine. I'm gonna go for the third one, because that's the easiest grab to make. Juzo! How you doing, man? We're playing horse game. Perfect. Literally, this could not be more perfect. It's just her. If you slip off, I'm going to cry. Okay, thank you. I'm doing good. Okay, big Bakushin. I don't think we should go for it, because she's kind of at a tilt. I'm gonna go for Spe. Perfect. Please do not drop the Spe. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go for vodka. All these grabs have been, like, perfect. I'm so good at this. Oh! Bakushin, don't slip. No! It's okay, we got two. Alright. 4 is pretty dang good. Diva down. Oh, look at that shit. Oh, I want to do this rainbow, but we need to rest for summer camp, because that's way more important. Okay. Because now, we've got our pick of the fucking litter. I think that wit would be a waste here, because we're already at full energy. I would rather prioritize either... Let's do power so we can get it up to D. There will be time for double. We're in such a good place with our friendship levels. We're gonna get a bunch of doubles and triples. So I think that we're gonna be okay. Let's crank out some speed. How's our... Okay, there's nobody on wit. Okay, good. Oh, I figured that would give me guts. Okay, Will is probably gonna be the play here. Easy peasy. Alright. Could you maybe do one more? No, I'm not gonna risk it. I feel like our stat spread is pretty dang good. I feel like I should get more wit. But we have a lot of SP to work with. God, fucking level 4 hint on cloudy days. That might actually come in clutch later. I think Hydrate is going to be the play here. But maybe Slipstream 2 might be good. View from the lead is mine is going to be, that's a bait. I don't think I'm ever going to take that. Unless I decide to pivot into going front runner, but I'm not going to do that. I feel like I'm pretty good on stamina is the thing. I'm at a D on stamina. I think I'm good on that. We're definitely, we are going to get Hydrate later, but I think I might want to get Homestretch Haste just to close out races. Also, now is when the Gamba should be active, by the way. I can do it. I will see if I can produce the Gamba. I don't think I can do it from within OBS. Okay, I don't know how to do it. I'd have to go into Twitch and do all this other shit. Zerker, put up a Gamba. Does McQueen win this race? Yes or no?
勝利は目前といったところですね。この瞬間を待ちわびておりました。
There we go. Okay, Gamba started. So I think what I'm gonna do is I will take Homestretch Haste. Actually, no. I'll do Hydrate. I could also take Slipstream. I wonder if that's a good skill. I'm also gonna kill time for people to get their Gambas in. Wait for hints, proc later, cope. Yeah. I feel like Slipstream would be worth it, though. Because she has been following behind people. No, we'll save. We'll save. We'll get Hydrate. We could also get Stamina to spare, but I think Hydrate is basically on the same level. It's also cheaper. Alright, is the Gamba done, by the way? Are we ready to go? Are we ready to race? Okay. She's the favorite. She's got 3 triple. Remember, guys, we have S aptitude on turf. Now, she can still fuck us. The queen can still fuck us. She can still decide late start and then just like rush herself and then do all these stupid things. But I don't know. Maybe she'll behave. We need to get that skill that mitigates like how much damage late start does to you. Before she decides to pull a cheeky little fuck. A cheeky little fuckery. Winning ticket. Oh, goody cap! Cat means peak. Alright. She's smiling, she's feeling good. Good start. So Suzuka's gonna definitely immediately go up in front. There's a couple of generics in here with us. Rooting for her downfall. We are in a very, very good position right now. Leading the pack, behind the front runners. This is a good spot. Hydrate proc, very, very good. Alright, in a good spot. She just needs to take it slow and steady. Stay around this area, and then we'll be fine. It's even okay if we drop down to like 5th or something. But right now we're positioned very well. Okay, Suzuka's still in the lead. But she can't maintain the speed forever. The queen's already making her move. She's moving up. Oh my god, this is like the earliest ult proc ever. It's literally at the start of the final stretch. Here she comes. On your left. Oh, look at that! Look at that speed! Look at that speed!
強い強すぎる完全に抜け出したさあこれから坂2川の舞台はこれから坂があるサイレンス鈴鹿食らいついていくメジロマックイーン
Oh, she is on a tear right now. Do the horse girls ever trip? Yes. Fucking distance? We won by distance? That wasn't just a victory, that was a fucking blowout. By distance. You can literally see it right there. Wasn't even remotely close. Holy shit. And she's like, ah, yes. I've done well in my go. All right, next is the Kikuka show. We're getting into the G1 races. Now it's actually going to get pretty competitive. We only have one turn to prepare for the Kikuka show. But we've got, look at this. We got our pick of the litter. I think that, I would say go all in on fucking speed. Go even further beyond. Or maybe a bit more power. I'm gonna go with speed. We will solidify ourselves as a shooting star. We will run so much faster than everybody else. All right. We have some more options. I would say that we're just in a really fucking good spot already. Since it's a cloudy day, I think maybe we could take cloudy days. No. Okay. We've got two different stamina perks, or skills. I'm gonna make the executive decision to take Homestretch Haste. Just in case we end up going neck and neck with somebody, that'll push us over the edge. And yes, this is when we actually start running in our costume. These are the G1 races, chat. This is when the big leagues are here. The Queen's the second favorite. Can we get a Gamba for this too? I forgot. I started it too. It's okay, we have time. We have time. Who's the number one favorite then? Fucking Megiddo Ryan? Yeah, Gamba again for this one. I didn't realize the Kikuka show was gonna be like immediately after. All right, we'll give it a second. I'm gonna take a sip real quick. Okay. All right. I'm feeling pretty good. I think McQueen's also feeling pretty good. Even though she's the second favorite. I think that she might be able to pull through, regardless. All right, let's see. Gamba's still going. I will start it. I'm going to click the race button. I think by the time the race starts, Gamba will be done. Kikukasho!
クラシックロードの終着点菊花賞を制し最強の称号を手にするのは誰だ。現在1番人気はメジロライアン。人気と実力を兼ね備えた成田ブライアン。今日は3番人気です。さあ2番人気はこの子メジロマックイーン。十分に勝利を狙えますよ。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
各馬娘
Isn't that Tien's triangle attack?
今スタートが
Late start? It's over. It's so over.
みんな集中してましたね。
The queen has decided to do a little trolling.
4番6番
Rose Petal, thank you so much for the 13
1番
months.
人気メジロライアンミホノブルボン会長に飛ばして行きます。先頭はミホノブルボン単身で飛ばして行きます。
What the fuck is wrong with your McQueen? Molly, didn't you say it's not the horse but the trainer?
並びかけてきた少し後ろからメジロマックイーン
Why are you blaming my horse?
ジンボリルドルフまもなく第4コーナーカーブ前から大きく開きました。
Holy shit, the front runners
後方の
are
馬
fucking
娘が差し替
ahead,
えているのが気
dude.
になる開きです。
Okay, despite the late start, she is actually keeping up pretty well.
メジロマックイーン外から行く。そしてその後ろから行くのはジンボリルドルフ。内を回って8番それを見るようにビワハヤヒデ2馬審査14番内から10番外には7番その後ろから2番後ろ11番少し離れて KM オペラを内からスペシャルウィーク9番並んでくる後方2番手に
It's okay. If we don't make this goal, then we'll just reset, and then we won't get a late start. Well, now.
馬場状態を確認しながら走っている感じですね。まだ本気ではないですよ。
さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていく馬娘たち順位を振り返っていきます。さらに6番さらにその外からは4番そしてその内から行ったの
Megiddo
は
Ryan is actually pretty far behind. I think she's a late
さらにはジンボ
surger.
リルドルフそしてその後方にはメジロマックイーンあとは8番外を回って14番ビワハヤヒデ
Okay, alright.
並んできた後から10番2周目の向こう上
Hydrate, there we go.
娘たちの動きが激しくなってい
Take
ま
a
す。
sip. Take a
意気
sippy.
揚々と先頭を行きます。6番どうでしょうこの展開。
かかってしまっているかもしれません。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
All right. Okay, we're in a good. This is a good spot. This is a good spot. We are in a good spot.
これは大胆な作戦。波乱の展開になりそうです。
残り 1000
Narita Bryan is kind of blocking us off, but it's okay. Just ult. I need you to ult right now. The queen, you need to ult. You need to ult. You need to ult. You need to be able to close this out. It's okay. She's doing it. She's closing it out anyway.
内から来るか外から来るか。
Oh, here we go.
勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された。まだ差がある。ここから先頭を捉える
It's
ことが
fucking
できる
over.
のか。さあ内から先頭を伺うのは
It's over. She's gonna get homestretch haste as well.
4着を切りました。最後のコーナー最初に立ち上がったのはメジロマックイーン。メジロマックイーン速い速い。
There it is. Even faster. Even faster.
200を通過。強い。メジロマックイーン。足色は衰えない。メジロマックイーン。リードは8馬身。マックイーンだマックイーンだ。メジロでもマックイーン。
She didn't need to ult.
これは完璧な勝利です。
She didn't need to. She did that just because she wanted to tell everybody who the boss of this gym is. 5 lengths.
3着に入ったのはビワ。
祝福の喝采感謝いたします。
5 lengths ahead of the favorite, by the way. BTW. Second favorite, BTW. Easy. Ka-chow. We got another hint level on Hydrate, but that's completely pointless. Okay, Tenno Show next time. 11 turns to get to the Tenno Show. Tenno Show Spring is actually a really fucking tough race. So we're gonna go hard on the paint. So, let's start out.
今日はとても
What I might end up doing is like maybe running like some more. Actually, no.
必ず悲願を助け
I'm gonna rest. We're gonna start from as full of a bar as we can. Look at this. We're gonna max out so many of these goddamn friends. Our friendship levels are through the fucking roof. Mood remains great. We're gonna get some power.
いっちゃまずか
I do need to start dumping into wit.
準備は
But we've got double fucking speed, double friendship on the speed. We are juicing right now. Let's start the new year. Let's just relax. Get some energy. Yeah. It's the final year. It's playing the final year song. We're gonna get our power up to C. She will crush everybody. Oh! Oh, give me... Oh! Oh! Everything's coming up Millhouse right now. Another goddamn double rainbow all the way on speed. I know we were supposed to be prioritizing wit, but we will just dump on wit as soon as we're done with this. Yeah, E rank wit isn't ideal, so I'm definitely gonna... Yeah, we're gonna start pumping wit. It's important to train and have fun. This gets you perfect practice, or practice perfect. For even more gains. We're gonna keep going. There's no friends on wit, which is very frustrating to me. I kind of want to keep pumping speed. But let's do a bit of stamina. This will get us to D rank stamina, or C rank stamina. There's our wit rainbow. B rank speed. I don't like that you did that, McQueen, but it's okay. It's fine. We're still gaming. This is gonna get our wit up to D. Inspiration. This is gonna be a huge speed stimmy. We're gonna get a stimulus package unlike the world has never seen before. Speed went up by 62. Gaming. Look at this shit. Look at this horse. More wit. You need to get that college degree. Don't like that the speed went down. It's very bad. It's cringe. But it's okay. Alright. We got a lot to work with. I think that... I feel like Slipstream might be a play. Because I've noticed that she's following behind a lot of racers. And I think that might help us out. I feel like that's the play. Are we doing mostly longs? We are doing mostly longs. Long corners might also be an idea, but I want to get more hint levels on that. I'm going to take Slipstream. I feel like that's going to come into play. Can we get a Gamba going for the Tenno show, please? Thank you. Please and thanks. Is it cloudy? Is this a cloudy race? No, it's sunny. It's beautiful. Our stamina isn't great for this race. But we have a lot of stamina recovery skills. That will come in handy. Alright. We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. She's the fourth favorite. The game is doubting. The fourth favorite to win the Tenno show. We have 666 speed. Satan is in the room. Beelzebub is in the room. We got literally hella speed. But I feel pretty good. The only problem that I have is our wit could be a bit higher. I kind of wish I got it up to D+. But all our other stats are like very good. I think that the stats are very good. So we're just gonna go for it. Yeah, late start would actually fuck us pretty hard here. So I'm hoping that that doesn't happen. What does Wit actually do? Wit decides how often your skills activate. Like, that's the main thing that Wit controls. But we don't have that many skills, so it's not that big of a deal. But we'll see. It will actually come in clutch to keep our stamina up, so we'll see.
さあ1番人気の紹介です。メジロライアン。2番人気を紹介しましょう。シンボリルドルフ。注目の菊花賞馬娘メジロマックイーン。2枠3番での出走。
気合十分。
Who's the
いい顔
third
してます
favorite?
ね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
Alright. Alright.
スタートです。各馬娘
It's over.
スタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
先行争いはマヤのトップガン9番18番期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気
Sweetheart.
先頭集団を見て
Light of my life.
さあ激しい戦闘
You have to start running on go.
9番並んできた。早くも激しい競り合い。
You have to start running on go, McQueen.
18番この辺りまでで先頭集団を形成しています。9番快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭がやや早いのか縦長の展開だ。
仕掛けどころの難しいレースになり
Is
そう
she
ですね。
deaf?
長丁場のこのレース
Why isn't she hearing the starting gun?
続きましたマヤのトップガンその外並んで16番第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。現在1番手は16番続いてマヤのトップガン3番手9番外
Why is she so, like,
15番そして
She really oh, Slipstream though. Slipstream.
スーパークリーク外から
That's actually coming in clutch.
まずは1周目正面スタンド前に上がっていく一馬審査メジロマックイーンその後ろにスペシャルウィーク外を
God, she's falling so far behind. She's way too far back for a pace chaser. It's so over. She's not in a good position. You need to gain some ground. You need to gain some ground, man.
果たしてどうでしょうか。
馬場状態を確認しながら走っている
That
感じ
late
ですね。
start
まだ
fucked
本
us.
気ではないですよ。
That late start
マヤのトップ
completely
ガンま
fucked
だリ
us.
ードをキープしています。1馬身離れて16番9番並んでくる。そして内目を
She's gotten like 5 late starts out of like the 7 races that we've done.
2番内でライスシャワー後ろ11番後から
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to alarm clock this race if she doesn't fucking kick it into overdrive. She's not gonna do it. Like, the hydrate is way too late.
かかってしまっているかもしれません。息を入れるタイミング
She's
が
not
あ
in
れ
the
ばい
right
いですが
position for her ult. Like, it's not gonna happen.
その後ろ9番その後16番差がなく18番残り 1000m を通過その後から
Okay,
2番そして
here we go.
その後から行ったのはライスシャワー
She's starting her push. I can see her moving through the crowd.
外から行くそしてその後方にはメジロマックイーン
Mayano Top Gun's way too far ahead, though. I don't think it's gonna happen.
マヤのトップガン先頭から大きく離されて2番手はライスシャワーまもなく
No,
第
it's
4
not
コーナー
happening.
カーブ
馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離
It's
せ
not
ません。
happening.
この直線で勝負が決まるぞまだ差がある
It's not happening. That the late start fucked us. It fucked us. She was like literally back of the pack for like 90% of that race. She can't do it. It's over. It's already over. Oof. Oof. Yikes. Oof. Maybe you should start on time, McQueen. Maybe you should go on go. All right. We're gonna alarm clock this. No Gamba. People have already lost enough.
ライバルたちは強力ですが、構想を期待したいですね。
Glue factory. It's not a glue factory unless we lose the run completely. Then we can go off. I think your horse is broken. No, she just doesn't know how to start on start. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with
誰
you?
が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
先行争いは18番、12番、16番、期待通りの
It's literally like
1番人気メジロライアン。先頭集団を見ていきましょう。長丁場のこの
almost every single race this run has been a late start. What the fuck is wrong with this horse?
さらには18番、それを見るように12番、さらに外16番、さらに5番、4馬身
What
離
is
れて
wrong with this horse?
その外並んでメジロマックイーン、1馬身離れてスーパークリーク、少し離れて 10番そして内目をつきましては4番大きく離れてエイシングフラッシュ少し後ろからメジロライアンそしてその後ろから行くのは1番第4コーナーカーブ
Disappointing.
18番会長に飛ばしていき
Very
ます
disappointing.
先頭から後方まで縦長の展開だ
Does she know how races work? Obviously not.
先頭は変わらず18番続きました12番マヤのトップ
Is there a strategy that's strong against late starts? Yeah, it's called restarting. It's called using an alarm clock. There are skills that lessen, and she's rushed too. Holy fuck. McQueen, you are really fucking it for us. What's the opposite of locked in? She's locked out, dude. She forgot the keys to her house. She's distracted. She's texting while driving, man.
12番先頭を進みますがこれは正解でしょうか12番彼女の客室には合っていますね先頭は相変わらず12番その後ろに18番
Yeah, there's a skill that lessens how much late starts fuck you over, but there's nothing that completely prevents late starts. It's just, hey, this skill will make it so late starts don't completely destroy the run. And unfortunately, I don't have that skill, so. Okay. Okay, she's in a better... There's a world. There is a world where we win this. You're gonna have to ult, sweetheart. You're gonna have to ult. I need to see an ult. I need to see an ult. It's not happening. She doesn't want to. There we go. Okay. All right. There's a world. There's a world. Oh, they're pulling way too much. No, that came too late. Come on, McQueen. I'll be happy with top 3. I'll be happy with top 3. Oh, but Rice Shower is too good. There's the hump. No, it's not. It's too late. It's too late. No. They were too dang good. Yeah, that what is wrong with you that I yelled at the beginning, that was pure passion in my heart. 10 fucking lengths. 10 fucking lengths. We're gonna have to alarm clock again because this horse does not know when to go. S-rank turf! And she's doing this to me. Alright, great mood. Great mood. Great mood. She's starting from the first post.
スタート各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう先行争いは4番11番2番期待通りの結果を出せるか1番人気メジロライアン先頭集団を見ていきましょうさあ激しい先行争いで前に出たのはマヤのトップガン4番並んできた
How do you fucking late start 3 times in a row?
それを見るように15番2番並びかけてきた
Are you insane? Are you psychotic? Am I being fucking trolled? Great mood and she still fucking late starts? Are you kidding me? Are you joking? Alright, I'm gonna fast forward. Let's get this fucking clown show over with a little bit faster. Yeah, I would be looking apprehensive if I were you too, McQueen. Genuinely, what is wrong with this horse? It's a canon event that she loses this race. You need more wits? It's literally not about the wits thing! Like, how the fuck does this happen 3 times in a row? What's wrong with this horse? Are you gonna ult? Are you gonna do something? No? Okay, alright. Cool. Late starts are completely RNG, guys. I'm literally just getting a bad roll 3 times in a row. Yeah. Great. I am getting trolled so fucking hard. Last retry. If I get one more late start, I'm gonna literally I'm alt F4ing.
4番人気です
ライバルたちは
If I get one more late start, I'm alt F4ing, and then the stream is done. I've been streaming for 3 hours anyway. That was my goal. If I see that pop up, I'm alt F4ing. We're rage quitting the game. I'm telling you right now.
勝利をこの手
I'm going to
唯
McFucking
一
lose
無
it.
二一条の盾をかけたさあゲート
Okay. All right.
綺麗なスタートを切りました
There we go. Was that so hard? It only took 3 retries on the same race.
態度の結果を出せるか
She's still gonna lose this probably.
先頭集団を見ていきましょう
Mayano Top Gun is fucking us right now.
激しい先頭争いさらに5番さらには15番10番続いているここまでが先頭集団長丁場のこのレースですが5番早くも先頭に躍り出たマヤのトップガン
She decided to stop throwing.
激しい競り合いそして外目を突き出しては15番4番手10番
Look at it. Look at this positioning right now.
3馬身離れて
She's ahead of the pace chasers. She's behind the front runners. This is the ideal position to be in. And it only took 3 fucking retries and her to not fucking late start. This is a really good position to be in. She's right behind the front runners. She just needs to stay there, maybe get some skill procs, and then we'll be Gucci. That's all we need. All I needed is for McQueen to stop fucking around. Just imagine me as a trainer going up to McQueen right before she's racing, and then putting my hands on her shoulders, and I'm like, can you lock the fuck in? Can you please lock the fuck in, McQueen? You're right behind somebody. Can we get a slipstream? Can we get a slipstream, please?
息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが
2周目の向こう正面に入って変わらず先頭を突き進みます5番
There's a hydrate. Good.
5番2番手に外から
Good. Refresh yourself. Take a sip.
3番手4番手に
You're right behind somebody. Where's that slipstream? I'm waiting for the slipstream.
進みますがこれは正解でしょうか残り数メートルを通過
Ult? Ult? Hello, ult? Hello, ult? What's happening? What am I being trolled again? What's happening?
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ
内から来るか外から来るか最後の局面です
この直線で勝負が決まるぞまだ差があるここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのかメジロマックイーン前を狙っているぞ
Fucking
まだ1馬身以上の差がある
clown
ぞ
shoes
ここから
right
捉
now.
えることができるのか栄光まで400さあ最終コーナーを曲がって最後の直線コースに入ったシンボリ・ルドルフ抜け出したシンボリ・ルドルフここから
Every other racer decided to lock the fuck in. She didn't even ult. What is this? It's so over. What happened? We had an S rank on turf. We had a B rank in speed. We had amazing stats. What happened, McQueen? Don't be happy about this. All right, I need to play the official theme song for this race. Let me cue it up. And I knew that the Tenno show was gonna kick our ass. I was dreading it. But I'm like, no, okay. No, there's, you know, look at these stats. We've got S rank on turf. Good speed, good power. Stamina was a little low, but I didn't think it would be that big of an issue. D-Wit is probably what fucked us. But at the same time, I'm like, come on. Come on. You kidding me? Might as well go. Okay, what can save it? What can save this is if she gives us some good sparks. Maybe this McQueen is a complete failure, but maybe her progeny will be not so much. Not so much of a failure. Alright? Yeah, of course it's a C rank. Okay. Not bad. Not terrible. Stamina and frontrunner, that's not bad. It's not bad. It could be better, but that's not, I'll take that. I'll take that. That is a decent legacy horse. Decent. She is a better legacy horse than an actual trainee. So I will happily accept 2-star stamina and 2-star frontrunner. God, what the fuck, man? How can you get S-rank turf? We had Satan on our side. Unbelievable. I'm so mad about that. Well, that was my first McQueen run, at least. I'm gonna take the Kikuka Crazy title because that's way funnier than just G1 winner. Everybody can get G1 winner. It comes free with your Xbox. Ignore my club name. It's a friend group. Edit team. Do I really want to throw McQueen in here? Sure, why not? Under sprint, by the way. They're like, yeah, she's the best at sprint. She literally has a G in sprint game. She will get destroyed. Good lord. Good lord. What happened? What happened here? I was looking forward to get the Ura finale. Because look, here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Look at my trophies. I've got a decent amount of trophies. Look at all these URA finales I have. There's my Sakura Bakushin. She won the sprint ones. I got Oguri Cap won the mile. For medium, motherfucking Golshi. And then I have 2. How do Urara won 2? So I think what I'm learning here is that I do best with the 1-star horses. I'm really good at getting a piece of coal and turning it into a fucking diamond. But if it's already a diamond, I just fumble that shit and drop it and it shatters into a million goddamn pieces. Golshi was the one that fucking won against Rudolph, by the way. Like, one of the most cracked horses I've ever made. This one. I have her as my favorite because she literally is a beast. Record holder as her epithet. She won 7 G1 races in a row. Look at these skills. Fucking level 5 warning shot. Swinging Maestro. Triumphant Pulse. Insane. Genuinely one of the most cracked Golshis I've ever seen. And look at fucking Urara. I got her A speed. Swinging Maestro. This dance is for Vittoria. S aptitude on mile. She too was insanely cracked. Look at this. Run in at least 10 races and have a win rate of 80% or higher. I made a winner. This one was probably Wait, was this one better? No. I don't remember which one was better. I think it was this one. And then fucking Bakushin, double S speed. Like, literally nothing but speed abilities. This is the closest I got to making Sonic the Hedgehog in this game. Divine speed. Look at that E plus stamina, and she still fucking won the Euro finale. She didn't need stamina because she would literally win the race before she got tired. She would literally win before she started to get tired. Bakushin, Bakushin, Bakushin. So I can train winners. McQueen just wasn't in it to win it. Maybe I needed to use a different method. Maybe she was just camera shy. But I will be trying again with McQueen at some point. I will get her the Umamusume. Why do I have this? Oh, right, because I watched all of Biwa's stories. Because the game was like, hey, you get these for free. Even though you haven't pulled her. And I'm like, okay, I'll just do all of them so I can get the money. Bakushin, Bakushin, Bakushin. Get out of here, McQueen. I don't want to look at you right now. You fucked it. I can see Haru going down the stairs to the left there. She is on top of the world. There's nothing scarier than somebody that does this for fun. Anyway, I'm probably gonna leave the stream there. This was very fun. I'm not gonna pull for anybody. I'm waiting for Kito-san Black's banner, and then I'm gonna pull on that. And I'm not gonna stream that because it's gonna be a shit show. All right, let's start wrapping this up. God. Thank you guys so much for coming out here and seeing the stream. We're gonna do another stream tomorrow. We might actually play a video game for an extended period of time there. But until then, we're gonna raid Alejandro. He's also playing Oh my god! Alejandro's doing a Bakushin run! Bakushin, Bakushin, Bakushin. Okay, we're gonna raid him. Is the raid message just gonna be McQueen? No, McQueen doesn't get to be the raid message. It's gonna be Bakushin, 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 Sheen. It's gonna be this. Alright. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. Thank you to all the people for all your gambas and your chats and your subscriptions and everything. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. We'll be back soon. I promise I won't disappear for another month. So, bye, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye. Ah!